Hello everyone, welcome to William Stops. My name is Emily and today we bring you 50 historical photographs that you cannot miss. From political and social events to cultural and sporting moments, these images take us on a fascinating journey through time. So get ready to enjoy this journey through history through the lens of some of the world's most talented photographers. Let's get started. An original school bus from Maine, United States, in 1930. A group of Las Vegas tourists watching a nuclear test in 1953. The writer Ernest Hemingway and the bullfighter Antonio Ordóñez toasting behind a fence in August 1959. The Soviet robot Electron in the city of Kaliningrad in 1969. An opium festival in France in 1918. Juan Carlos I and Constantine II, King of Greece, practicing martial arts in 1966. The evolution of the female bathing suit between 1875 and 1927. A group of Belgian miners in the elevator to go down the mine in 1900. Hiro Onoda, an officer in the Imperial Japanese Army who fought in World War II and did not surrender until 1974, almost 30 years after the end of the war. Works at the White House, Washington, in the early 50s. The Great Wall of China in the late 19th century. Driving lessons in the United States in 1953. Three Padang, giraffe-necked women, drinking tea in England in 1935. The Titanic's main dining room in 1912. London's Tower Bridge under construction in the late 19th century. The punishment of a Soviet sailor in 1970. The consequences of the Jaguar factory fire in 1957. A group of prostitutes arrested in Paris in 1956. A model poses with her atomic hairstyle in March 1951. Member of the Special Mine Rescue Team in the United States in 1910. The full photo of the famous image of Albert Einstein sticking out his tongue. The photographer asked Einstein to put on an intelligent expression. Hamburg activists showing how to act in case of a nuclear attack in 1963. Director Alfred Hitchcock playing with his grandchildren in 1960. Meeting of a Masonic lodge in Arizona, United States, in 1897. The Italian actress Marissa Alazio with a group of seminarians in Rome in 1955. German bombardment of Moscow in 1941. Test pilot George Aird ejecting seconds before crashing in 1962. A teacher from the National Socialist League of Teachers teaching her race education classes for German girls in 1943. police car from the 20s with a curious front protection to avoid causing damage to possible pedestrians run over. Giant snowman built in Alaska in 1902. Boxer Gus Waldorf fighting a bear in March 1949. Mobile library service in London in 1930. Fidel Castro sledding with some children through the streets of Moscow in January 1964. Citizens digging an anti-tank ditch on the outskirts of Moscow in 1941. Clothes made with money due to the hyperinflation of the German mark in 1923. Celebration of a wedding in Romania in the 30s. Helga, daughter of Magda Goebbels with Blondie, Adolf Hitler's dog. The city of Dubai in 1986. Panoramic of the Capos Elysées in Paris on May 8, 1945, after the surrender of Germany. The date is known as Victory in Europe Day. Fishermen on the Tiber River as it passed through Rome in 1880. Albanian refugees trying to reach Italy in March 1991. Lenin and Gorky playing chess on the island of Capri, Italy in 1908. Brothers John, Bobby, and Teddy Kennedy in the 1930s. Weighing a baby in Scotland in 1959. Disney illustrators working on the animated film Bambi in 1940. Main Avenue in the city of Philadelphia in 1900. Two Russian peasants with electricity for the first time in their home in 1920. The eruption of the Eldfell volcano, Iceland, in January 1973. Pope Paul VI ready to give the Easter message to about 1 million people in St. Peter's Square on Sunday, April 10, 1966. Rare photograph of the beginnings of the Beatles in 1960 when the group was made up of 5 members: Pete Best, George Harrison, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and Stuart Sutcliffe. And this has been all for now. I hope you enjoyed this exciting tour of 50 must-see historical photographs.
But where is the love?
William Stops TV subscribers, we remind you that we love you very much.